Hey guys, what is going on? Payne here once again, and welcome back to my Swansea career on FIFA 14 Next Gen on the PS4. The mind games have begun. Jose Mourinho is tactically weak. That was my statement to the press about the upcoming fixture between Chelsea and Swansea in the quarter-finals of the Europa League. As you can see here, I was going through my whole team. Yes, we're suffering with lack of fitness at the moment, with energy and players looking tired, so I had to choose wisely. And then I went to take a look at my tactics as well, with man marking and who's going to be sat where and positioning and everything that you would expect to see on a football manager career instead of on FIFA. It's not something I normally do on FIFA anyway, all this with players to mob, but this game coming up against Chelsea, quarterfinals, first leg, it's crucial, it's important to me. I want to succeed. I want to actually be in that final of the Europa League with Swansea. Did that just rhyme then? I'm not too sure. But as you can see, saving all that, things like build-up play and chance creation, max that out. I want as many chances. I want it to be quick and snappy. I want to score as many goals as possible against Chelsea. It's going to be hard, but we're going to have to work through it. Also, we've got the work rate, the positioning of players like Wayne Routledge, well, the whole of my midfield really, where I want them to be playing, where I want them to be working towards. I would like it to be narrow. I want the likes of Routledge, Dyer, Lamar, Pablo Hernandez, they can all switch sides. That's the beauty of having players that can play on the left and the right, and it can mess with the opposition's heads sometimes. And they'd be like, well, hold on, I was just marking this guy, where's he gone? Oh, he's over the other side of the pitch, what's going on? Oh, that guy's just passed me, whoops. Yeah, actually I don't think it works like that in football, but what can you do, huh? So I changed my ways. That's something I don't normally do on FIFA games, is actually mess around with the tactics. I just go straight in, choose my team and press play, and let's see what we can produce. That's how it goes on FIFA, right? Who actually messes with the tactics unless you're playing on Football Manager? I actually don't know anyone that does. But anyway, I was confident that this team that I had placed out onto the pitch, that we was going to pick up a good result at Stamford Bridge. We had Romeo playing in that central holding midfield role. We've got Routledge, Lamar down the left and the right, and Gary Monk as well. A veteran at Swansea. He was starting this game. I thought I'd get him involved. Why not? He's the manager in real life at the moment at Swansea. He's doing a pretty good job. And even if it was to go tits up at the back with Gary Monk, then Romeo can come in. He can fill in that position, maybe be there as support. But Chelsea, they were pushing early on in this game. Hazard picking out Demba Ba. Look at Michel Vorm. I was going to call him Michael then. It's not Michael, it's Michel Vorm. But he came out and managed to put an end to that attack from Chelsea. Demba Ba is known for making those runs off the ball and just being all over the shop. What is he doing here at that corner flag? Running around in circles, but it was effective as Ashley Cole working his way in. Nice little dink over the back four, and De Bruyne with a shot on target. Vorm again looking on fire. He couldn't hold on to it though, getting a foot to it. The loose ball finding the head, the forehead of Ramirez, who couldn't even put that past Vorm, and he gobbled that one up. Just look at Gary Monk as well, just muscling Eto'o out of the way, giving the ball back to Vorm so we could just put an end, have a bit of a rest at the back four there from Chelsea's constant attack. Gary Monk is such a beast on FIFA 14. Guys, sign him up. No, seriously, sign him up. Gary Monk, amazing. Even at his age. I did have to make some changes. Angel Rangel and Routledge off for Chico, and Wilfried Zaha, the loanee from Manchester United. Chelsea wouldn't be too happy about that. Samuel Eto'o trying to work his way in to see how many players closed him down then as well. Amazing stuff. We had like 3 or 4 players on Eto'o, just hounding him, trying to get that ball off him, and eventually they was offside. Time was running out. I was happy to take this result of 0-0 at Stamford Bridge and take it back to the South Wales at the Liberty Stadium, but Chelsea adamant as ever. Willian managed to win a corner, and we all know what Chelsea are like with set pieces, especially when Mourinho is in charge. Juan Mata whipped in the ball. Yes, Mata is still at Chelsea, and De Bruyne with the loose ball, just not that pass form. You can just imagine my reaction when that went in. You'll see the replay. Just look at Vorm, how he stood there. He was pressing triangle. I was like, get the ball. Get the ball. What are you doing? After such a solid performance so far in this game, Vorm lets me down big time with not being able to just run out and collect the ball up. I was still feeling positive though, still feeling zen in this game as there was still time remaining. And Shelby just puts an end to that feeling as he just smashes that ball into the corner, into the fans section, into row Z. Final score at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea 1, Swansea 0. It's only half time though, we've still got to play them at the Liberty Stadium. Anything can happen, we've already beaten them. We knocked them out of the FA Cup, right, when we beat them 2-1. So who knows what will happen in that second leg. But first, we've got to play this Premier League fixture against Hull City. They are in dire straits at the moment. They find themselves in a sticky situation at the bottom of the table. Swansea City have caught up with Arsenal big time, who sit in 5th. But Newcastle United find themselves back in the mix of things as well, as they pushed us down. How dare they? We are in 7th, but we needed to win here against Hull if we wanted to keep pushing on and keep rivaling Arsenal for that 5th position. And even Liverpool, who are 4th, I believe. So every game that we play now, all the way to the end of the season, is going to be classed as a crucial game. Nathan Dyer for Swansea opened up the scoring. Fabulous hit. Top left-hand corner. 15 minutes in. Exactly 15 minutes in. What a fantastic hit. Outside the box as well, just before the D. And keeper couldn't do a thing about it. It was already destined for the back of the net. So close to getting a hand to it though. They need Adrian in goal, don't they? From West Ham at Hull. So letting in goals like that. As you guys should know by now, I don't like winning games by 1 goal. So I kept pushing. I kept pressing Hull City. We got a free kick here. Not far out. 31 yards. I gave this one to Pablo Hernandez, because we know his record so far with free kicks. Stepped up to take it. Keeper couldn't even hold on to it. So unfortunate not to get a goal there. Such power, and look at this, Nathan Dyer one-on-one pretty much with the keeper, getting hounded there by the likes of Chester and Davis, all thrown into the mix, and I couldn't even score a second goal there. So unfortunate for Nathan Dyer. Brady down the left wing, whips in a ball right across the front of goal. The loose ball fell to the feet of Al Mamadi, I think that's how you say it, and Karan just couldn't even finish that one up. Still 1-0 to Swansea City at the Liberty Stadium. Awesome stuff, just as long as we can hold on to it. But Robbie Brady again with a first shot, got defended. Loose ball fell to the feet of Coran, and thankfully it was offside, so it didn't count. The game still at 1-0. 4 minutes remaining of the first half, and Alvaro threw on goal. Why couldn't he finish that? Why couldn't I just slip that one underneath the hands of the goalkeeper? It could have been 2-0 in the second half. Bonnie, and yes, I did go for an overhead kick, and yes, he did make himself look a bit of a dick because it didn't actually go anywhere. He didn't even connect with the ball, but that's okay. I'll forgive him for that because he's only just come back from injury. He's been out now for 2-3 months, and he needs some playing time back on that pitch. I did whip in the ball once again from Zaha, trying to pick out Nathan Dyer, but he is just too small to connect. I'm getting sick of these 1-0 wins. I really am. No, I really am getting sick of these 1-0 wins. It's not helping me out. I'm getting depressed. And take a look at the current standings of the quarterfinals. Tottenham won, PSG won, Chelsea won, and also Dortmund beat Marseille. Our last fixture of this video, guys, we'll see Swansea play at home at the Liberty Stadium in the second leg of that quarter-final against Chelsea. This is it. We need to put in a good performance. We need to pick up 2 goals, maybe even 3 goals, try and keep a clean sheet, and that's all we've got to do to make sure that we're in that semi-final of the Europa League. And just taking a look at their starting 11, they start the same team that they played against me back at Stamford Bridge, almost rubbing it in like to say, well, we're going to play the same team, or we're going to beat you with the same team. How do you like that one? Vorm looking on form in this one, safe hands, putting an end to that attack from Chelsea, but there was many more to come as we went through this game. Kanyas, such skill, skipping past 1 but 2 players, and Bonnie, who was back to full fitness thankfully for this game. John Terry just got a touch to that, putting that in for a corner instead of Romeo taking the corner. I gave this one to Shelby, who could swing in the ball, bend it in, see what could happen. Zaha, very reminiscent of that volley from Kanyas a couple of episodes ago, wasn't it? Just too much power behind the volley, and it goes over into the crowd. Take a look at that as well. Bonnie going down in the box after being caught by David Luiz. Don't see that very often. Very powerful guy Bonnie is, and he was brought down to the ground. I probably took maybe 1 or 2 touches more than I would like to have done, and obviously I didn't even get the chance to fire off a shot. Look at Kanyas on fire in this game. Managed to turn that one around, trying to work his way through the little gaps in Chelsea's back four. Fired off a shot, hit the crossbar. So unfortunate. So much on the line in this game. Time was running out quickly for Swansea. All I wanted was a goal, and we could take this one into extra time as it stood on aggregate 1-0. Kanyas, perfect shot. He was all over this pitch. He was on fire for Swansea, and I couldn't have asked for a better game from him. Petr Cech, who I thought left the club, but actually he's still at Chelsea. That crossbar coming into play once again, saving Chelsea from going 1 down against Swansea, preventing us from going into the lead, drawing level on aggregate as well. That was the main thing. I just wanted a goal. That's all I wanted. But time was running out. Probably one last chance for Swansea to attack. Bonnie could see Nathan Dyer making the run. Could this be it? Could Nathan Dyer get that opening goal, get the equaliser on aggregate? And no, he couldn't. Petr Cech keeping Chelsea in this game and putting them through to the next round. Guys, that's the end of this video. I do hope that you've enjoyed. Swansea are unfortunately out of the Europa League.
So it's finished scoreless. I have to say it was a bit